Well, I'm here at the BlizzCon World of Warcraft World Championships right now, joined by an up-and-coming World of Warcraft player called Dunktrain. Do you think you have what it takes to win this whole thing?
Yeah, my Resto Shaman is pretty on point, I gotta say. Those Wind Fury procs for my melee fucking... Oh, do we need to cut?
You can do it, it's fine.
Oh, sweet!
I mean, just don't make a habit out of it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, Wind Fury procs are pretty much the bee's knees because I played the Burning Crusade patch, so you just go in there and hope for a lucky crit.
Very good. No, this is actually previously the Heroes of the Storm stage, now transformed into the WoW stage, and it was transformed shortly after you won with Cloud9 the World Championships. I mean, I remember talking to you in Las Vegas not too long ago when you guys qualified to come here. At that time, did you have any expectations that you could win this whole thing?
I think after winning first place in regionals, we were really, really confident we could at least make like top 4, top 2 type deal. I don't know if we were 100% certain we could take it all home, but we were confident if we played our best, we were a match for any team in the world.
Earlier today, I think I saw a Blizzard feature up there with you sort of saying like, yeah, we're not afraid of anyone, maybe DK, but not really them. Obviously, whenever they record those features, it's like pretty early on. Was there a moment in time where you got nervous, or where you thought like, okay, actually those guys look really good?
Well, they looked good yesterday when they were playing, but when we started playing today, we just decided to use some of our hidden strats, basically, to try and knock them off kilter right at the start. And when the first game worked out so beautifully, it just felt like we were locked to win the whole thing, honestly.
What do you think were the big keys to your success? Was it just that you guys had like secret stuff, or what was it?
I don't know if that was necessarily the key to our success, because we beat Dignitas without using anything that was really out of meta particularly, but I think just having access to not only that, but also being able to beat the teams in regular games, it puts the burden on them to actually try and do something crazy to beat us. And then if they're less familiar with that, we can just take it over by more solid play.
I mean, what really allowed you guys to come out as the best team here? Was it you guys just mechanically superior? Is it just the fact that you guys are, or is it like a strategy thing? What really made you guys the best team?
I think something particular to Heroes is that it wasn't necessarily any one player's mechanics or even our strategies. It was just we played the best as a team, I think. I mean, pretty much every time someone made a play, everyone else on the team basically had hive mind. We knew exactly what they were going to do, how they were going to play it out, and everyone could just play off each other perfectly.
Now, this is the first World Championships, and it's kind of a corny interview question, but I'm curious, in your opinion, what does it mean for you guys to have won the very first World Championships?
I think to all of us, it basically just secures our status in the game, because there's a lot of people coming in saying like, oh, the game's young, like people won't be that good, or they'll fall off or whatever. And I've been playing since Technical Alpha Wave 1, and I've heard that so many times. And to be able to prove everyone wrong, and like to make all my supporters proud, it's an amazing feeling.
Now, earlier today, Blizzard announced 3 big international events next year, some of their plans for next year. What is your take now on sort of what 2016 looks like?
I think it looks amazing. I love the big international, like, huge tournament format. I think that format is so much fun to follow for the viewers because it makes really good storylines. And as a player, all I want to do is travel. So I'm super excited to get to travel multiple times a year just for the Blizzard stuff, let alone any third-party tournaments.
What happens for you now? BlizzCon's done. You guys have been in. I know how much it is for pro players to like put in work and effort into something before a giant event like this. What do you do now?
Well, we're actually scheduled to fly out to China to play in the Gold Star Hero League, I think it's called, on Monday. So that's 2 days away. So no rest and relaxation here. Immediately flying out to China.
Is there anything that you want to say to any of the C9 fans out there rooting for you?
Yeah, thanks to everyone who supports us, obviously. Shout out to Cloud9 and my teammates, for just being amazing and allowing me to do this, and all of our sponsors.
Dunktrain, I want to thank you. This is, I cannot remember the last time I had the opportunity to see a North American, whatever you want to say, team actually win in a World Championship. You played against Korean players, you played against European players, and you won. That never happened. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure watching. Congratulations again. Best of luck in China and next year. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our coverage of all things BlizzCon at GameSpot.com.